Let's talk honestly about loneliness and isolation in off-grid living, one of the most real and misunderstood parts of this lifestyle. We imagine peace, quiet, nature, and freedom. Those are real. But what happens when the silence lasts too long or the days feel repetitive? In this video, we're having an honest talk about what loneliness actually feels like and how to deal with it realistically. First truth. Loneliness off-grid is different. In everyday life, you're surrounded by people and background noise traffic, voices, and constant activity. Off-grid, that background disappears. Initially, it feels amazing freedom in the quiet and calm. But over time, that quiet can feel empty. Second truth, isolation builds slowly. Most people don't feel it in the first few weeks while they are focused on setting things up. But once things settle and the novelty wears off, that's when isolation shows up. It's subtle, fewer conversations and more time in your head. Being alone and feeling lonely are not the same. You might think you enjoy solitude, but off-grid solitude is deeper than you're used to. It's not just turning off your phone for hours. It's entire days, sometimes longer, without interaction unless you actively go out and create it. One big challenge is the lack of spontaneous interaction. In normal life, you have casual moments talking to neighbors or people at a shop. Off-grid, those moments disappear. Every interaction becomes intentional. You have to plan it, travel for it, or create it yourself. Isolation also affects your thoughts. When you spend more time alone, your mind becomes louder. Sometimes this leads to great clarity and creativity. But it can also amplify stress or negative thoughts. Without regular interaction, there's less external input to balance your internal thinking. Emotional ups and downs feel stronger. If a system fails or bad weather hits, you feel it more because there are fewer distractions. Conversely, positive moments like a successful fix or a peaceful evening feel more meaningful. Everything in your environment becomes more intense. Distance changes relationships. Staying in touch becomes more intentional, shifting to calls or messages. Some relationships stay strong. Others naturally fade. To deal with this, you must accept that isolation is part of the life. Don't avoid it, plan for it by creating routines. Structure gives your day purpose. It prevents the feeling of time drifting. Also, prioritize regular communication, even if you live remotely. Balance alone time with social time. Design your life to include visits or trips. Some choose locations closer to small communities for this reason. Meaningful work or projects make isolation feel focused, not empty. When you're building or learning, purpose reduces the negative side of being alone. Test yourself first. Before moving permanently, spend long stretches alone in similar environments to see how your mind responds. Be honest, fully remote living isn't for everyone. You can still live a simpler, independent life without going completely into isolation. Isolation becomes easier over time if managed intentionally. As you adapt your mindset, many grow to enjoy the deep peace it brings. Off-grid life changes your environment, but it also changes your mind. Preparing for that shift is as vital as any technical system. For more honest insights about off-grid life and mindset, subscribe to Off-Grid Life Tech. Thanks for joining this conversation today.